during the last class, we said that before I just said that we will need to look for two websites that has let's say 2 or 3 pages. So that website should be used for to help us learn more on what we have done so far. At least we'll be implementing a real world project and solving a real world problem with the project. Like what we have been doing so far is just like we're doing them in chunks, and that does not really help. But you seeing the website, designing it to look the way it's supposed to look, I think that will be a very good approach, and you know that we'll be very comfortable with our skills. Though I still expect you to do a lot of research, execute some projects, because if you think you have already done something or you haven't done anything at all, you have to ground yourself with projects by working on projects. Without working on projects, you cannot call yourself an expert in something. You test your knowledge or something. Let's. There are some websites we use for generating projects. I don't know if I can find one. There's one they showed us on Coursera. Let me check. Generate project idea. Let's see if we can. Okay, websites generates website project idea. You can just find it. There are some awesome pro websites that will allow you to generate it. If I come across it, I'll just search. I'll give you one. If I if I'm able to do that,
Okay.
uh, but that's not the reason why we're here. Let's see. They just look very little with a couple of pages. Some will tell you to design um, a restaurant um, application for attending to customers. Some will tell you to design a coffee website for selling alone. Some will tell you to just advertise. Some solve a problem. There are millions of projects there. So today, I think what we'll be doing is a bit random.
Okay.
Um, Normally, sometimes ago, I we talked about what's the sentence called? Yeah, declaring variables. Do you still remember?
Yes, I can still come.
Please give me the understand the syntax. Please give me the syntax. Th-
Okay.
You have to specify the scope. That is root. That is colon, then root for the general scope. Then inside the curly braces, if we hyphen, then the variable name. Like that. You can also do a bit of addition and subtraction inside. Sorry, give me a sugar. I shouldn't be showing you all this. Sorry. HTML, yeah. Okay. Says there's no git. Oh yeah, let's git. Can you see how I just started the system, this program?
Yes, yes, yes.
You should be very comfortable as a programmer using your command line. And why very soon try to know how to use Linux. Linux will also help you a lot. For example, if you are using Windows has a lot of permission issues. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. There was a time I wanted to do this thing. I wanted to use Docker. I had to start installing some things, but the PC I was using then was very low in capacity, so I couldn't. I had to install Linux. Linux is an open source. You can edit the operating system itself if you are a guru with that. So I think we should try to work on something at a random topic tonight. Let's preview this. Yeah, show preview. Mr. Tajuddin,
Yeah, obviously.
this is the thing we worked on last week.
Yes, I've played the video.
Oh, yeah. I gave you the video. But please,
Yeah.
do not upload the video. Use it for your own personal sake.
Okay.
Um, this, where is this? Yes, let us try to clear. Do you have anything? Players, airline block. Okay. I think I will just create a new page. Oh, hi. Random. I'll just create maybe we're using this page random.html. Who goes there?
I think it's my friend.
Uh, what's this name? Please remind me to add you to this Mr. Tawate, remind me to add it to this stuff, this particular link, because I've already sent the rest invitation so that people will not be distracting me.
Okay. At the end of the class, right?
Yes, you send me your mail and I'll add it to this. You must have gone through this file I sent to the WhatsApp group. If you haven't, please go through it. I will also find a means to work on the video as well. I'm sorry for the delay. For this one, this is what we are going to do. We want to be working on random stuff. Let's just call it random. And I'll generate a lorem text. No, div. Let's just put inside I will generate lorem by just typing Lauren like this. You see it pop up here. So that is Lauren. Lauren is I think Latin. I think this is Latin. Auto generation for Latin. Let me see if I can get more. Yeah. Another. I think I'm okay with this. You can see it is a random generation. The what it generates for you will be different. Now let's preview this. Show preview. We'll add CSS called assets. Sorry, assets CSS random the CSS. Then we'll click on it. Right, press Control. If you are using a MacBook, you press Command. Then you click. Then you click on Create. Here we call. Let's say we have body. We give this one. Let's just leave the color like this. Since there's now already here, we'll have roots. You've already done this one like this now. Color green. That's a RGB red 009900 for green. But I want another shade of green. I don't want this. I want it to be a bit dark like this. Yeah, this is fine. I want another green as well. You already know this one.
Variation.
You already know this one, or don't you?
Yes. No.
And let's create dark green. So here inside here we want to create a button div btn dot btn dot primary like this. Then we have a button one. Div class margin button 40. I'll have dot margin bottom 40, margin bottom 40 pixel. I hope you can do this one. I don't need to be explaining myself. Can't you?
You can.
So BTN. Just watch what I'm doing. btn, pardon, 5 pixel, border radius, border, solid. Sorry, let me just put none here, and I'll create this pattern to, let's say, 10. See. Now, since I have this button, I want to create another button here again. Another button. Let me call this one warning, like this. Are you looking at it? Hello.
Yeah. Right.
So if you look at this button, this particular button is telling us that we have button class. You can put it anywhere. You also put this button class here. It means that you want this one to look like a button, but I want all the buttons to have a general property, unless I want to add a more specific. But this one, I want it to be the primary color of this, and this one the primary color we just worked on, which is primary. Let me call them primary. Now, what we want to do here now, I want to give the first button color. I will just put primary. I'll put background color. I'll not put var. You can do this already, right?
Yes.
I'll put it like this. I put white. I don't know to declare white. White is all common. Text. Sorry. Color. FFF. So this one is done. I want to add it so that if I click on this button, you will know that something is happening here. You will know. I want it to be like if I hover on it, if I hover my mouse on it, it should change color. If I place a mouse on it, I want it to change color. You cannot do it here. That is called an event. Like as your mouse is moving around, events are happening, but you won't notice them unless you know what it entails. Now, like clicking on something is an event. Moving your mouse on something is also an event. So I want the events whenever I place my mouse on it, the color should change a bit. This event is called hover. And I'll just duplicate this one, and I'll change this one and I'll add the hover events like this. I'll put column hover. Now I'll change this color to light green. Primary lights, and so that is you can see now, right?
Yes.
So I want this on click. If I click on it, that is not active. What's that? Is it focus? Active. Let's check active. duck. I hope that's the function. That is it. Yes, it is. You can see. You can see just what just happened. This is the normal color, and if I
Yes.
hover my
Yes.
mouse on it, it turns to very light stuff. So if I now click on it, you can see that you can easily tell that something is going on here.
Yes.
That is on click. Let's now use under focus again, under events, focus. I want it to have border. Zero 0.5. Sorry. Yeah, 0.5 pixel. Solid. Let me just give it a dark. I want to give it dark. Variable primary dark. So once I click on it, you can see there's a border around it. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the border.
Probably it's difficult for some of you to see. If I click on it like this, you can see the border around it.
Yes.
It means the border is currently active. If I click on tab like this, I just press tab, it means the border is no longer active. You can see the next tab, the next button that is active, highlighted. If I press tab again, oh sorry, this one is not working well. Let's check the browser. Okay, I think that's random, right? Okay, now if I click on tab, if I press tab, you can see that it's moving. It shows that this button is active. That I didn't click on it,
Yes.
that is why the border is around it. But it depends on your design actually. But here I'll be using 0.5, but that is not really obvious. Normally what we should do is box shadow. We use let's say, let's see what happens here. How do we get box shadow? Let me see. Let me quickly check the syntax. This. Aha, sorry. Those are some of the things I don't normally use. They just skip. Just keep forgetting them. 10 pixel. Let's see. Focus. Let's see what happens. That is the syntax. It has 111. Let's read the syntax here. Offset of x, y. Inherit. The syntax is not really clear here. Let's set the multiple comma. Okay. Let's check out 30 pixel. Let's see what we occur. Are we I think we are getting somewhere. So let's give it 0 0. Which one is x? This one is working for x and this one is working for y. If we give this box shadow 30, you see where it works towards. It is working to the left, and if we give this one 30 like as well, you see that it comes to the bottom, like just like shadow. You know, when we talk about shadow of something. Now let us now spread it. I think the third one should be spread. Let's give it 4 pixel. Let's see what will come. And I'll return this as well. You can see the button is different from the rest. Now if I click on it, you can see let's change the very light and primary shadow. I will add transparency here. Let's give it 88. So, but on the normal ground, on a normal day, you don't want your project to be moving around like this. You know, there's a bit of animation here, like something are jumping around. On a normal day, you don't want something like that. Let's just give it this for projects for learning section. You can just give it like 5. That's okay. So you can easily identify that this one is currently on. You can also work on transition as well. Like instead of it to when you hover on it, what kind of transition do you want? You can also check the transition online. So the same thing applies to link. There is this link we normally use, the normal link. Okay, HTTP. Okay, index.html. So there we also have various stuff like visited a color, sorry, let me see if it can automatically select. Sorry, who's that? Please check, let me check who that was.
Okay.
Hi. Okay. So
I think your brother is trying to come.
I just said I've admitted him. Now, if you look at the link, this is a link, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me put it inside a div so that we'll not be using break all the time. So I'll also give this one a class, and I'll give it this same margin bottom 40. Is it not working? Still work? Oh, sorry. Huh. It's actually working, but I need to apply it to the one at the top for it to be very effective. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. And if you look at the bottom, I am not here to be designing all this stuff. Text decoration. Let's remove it now. You've already done this one a long time ago. So, if you now want like some links online, if you hover your mouse on them, it will let's change this one to hover color. Let's change it to, if you are doing something, you have to make it very consistent. Let's give it light. You don't need text decoration here anymore. So if I hover my mouse on it, can you see what just happened?
Yes.
So, and we also have visited. Let me give the visited purple. Pink. Oh, sorry, too bad. So this hover is this one. If I, this one does not have any on click or event. If you click on it, it means it will take you somewhere else. You know that.
Exactly.
But sometimes you can have a button and you click it to still a link and you still be on the same page. It happens a lot. But you get there. So if I click on this one, this we want to check the visited. It means when I click on this one like this, it takes me to this page. If I come back, it should change. I think, is it hierarchy? Is it the hierarchy that is affecting it? Let's click. I'll change it to red. Hello?
Yeah.
There's another we normally use for the Anderson anchor color CSS. The reason why I'm showing you all this is that you might need to work on links sometimes and it's not giving you the right output. It has this there's a way you have to arrange it. These are the states. It says we have to have the link unvisited being the first one. We need the second one. This should be the second one, the third one, the fourth one. It has to be in this order if you want it to work properly. So let's try to change this one to link. Let's see what will happen. I want to link this home page back to this one so that it will be on a very safe side index. Random. Aha. Now that we have visited, let's say the second one is visited, which is like this. Ctrl X, Ctrl V. The next one is hover and active. Do you really need it active? I'm not sure. Visited, hover. Let's just get this one blue, just to differentiate the color. Now I refresh this. If I click on this one, wait, am I on? Oh, still not working. Probably because of this place you are using. Let me use this one. Aha.
Okay.
Can you see? This one is. I'm just looking at that. Why is it not working? If you click on this one, if you go back, it means that this one is already visited. Let's try to create a new. Oh, sorry. You can see because they have the same URL. That's why it's giving us the same color. Which one? Ingredients. Let's have ingredients. Ingredients. Sorry. Flex. Now let's check this one in browser. Oh, sorry. Display inline. Hey. Display inline block. Margin 2 pixel. Let's top and bottom. I'll give it 4. 4 to the left and 4 to the right. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if I come back here, if I click on this one, ingredients, and I go back, you can see this one has changed. If I click on this one and I go back, it's telling me that these ones are already visited. In some websites, you find it like that. You know that.
Yes.
So, just to let you know that things like that are available. That's why I'm showing you this. How many minutes do you have left? Should we restart this class? Restart the Google link.
Should we do what?
Should we restart the Google Meet?
You can restart it. We have like 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes.
Okay. Let's quickly. I will restart, then you join. I will
Okay.
end the call. Everybody, please leave.
All right.
Where the rest now? We're still waiting for two more people.
So,
Okay. Let's wait for like 3 minutes. Who is using double device there? So, that is that. Another thing you need to know when you're working on websites, you can also do some calculations in this in CSS, like a minus b, b minus c, c minus something. Where is this one, bro? Okay, well, that is no problem. I want to create something here. Top. Let me just give it div dot go to top, like this. I think it's here. So I want to add go to top here. You know those buttons that used to be at the bottom? Sometimes if you scroll, if you click on it, it will take you to the top. We want to simulate something like that.
Okay.
Top. So here we'll have hello.
bye.
Oh,
I just want to be sure that it's not my network.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's now have go to top. What was the name? Go to top. Let's give it width let's give it 40 pixel, height 40 pixel. Let's now give what is yeah, background color. Let me give this one we are not designing anything here.
Okay.
What are this? Yeah, those are all the things we have done. What are this? 50 pixel, 50% to make it round. think this one is just for center. I think let's say vertical align. Align CSS. Oh. Does this work in all browsers? I don't think if this one works in all browsers. Nope. I don't want to use position. I don't want to use the position. No. Huh? I don't. It's just don't have a choice right now. I don't want to complicate things. Let's leave this one. There's this stuff we use. I think Flex or yeah, it works with Flex. I don't want to use Flex here. What
Oh, yeah, it's working with place.
Hmm?
Sorry, the other time.
What did you say?
I think something like this. This is when you are doing the flex.
Yeah.
And it works.
So let's now give this one position absolute. Do you see what just happened? Did you see what happened?
Yes.
So it is staying at the top of this element. If I now say I can now use some properties like top, bottom, left, right. I'll just use bottom to 0. You can see it is now down. Let me give it bottom 5 is down. 5 is down. It's not okay. 10. I'll give it 10 and I'll give it right again. Then pixel as well. Have we done it? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
So I hope you can do the hover effect. If you hover on it, it will show.
Yeah.
So there's one other stuff. So instead of you to be using just div, you need a link inside. Abi? You need an anchor, like something like this. Something like this. So about this later. I think there's one other properties I need to show you as well. Pointer. Is a mouse or pointer? Mouse pointer, please. Sorry, cursor. How to do that? So if I place my mouse on this one, it will change to copy. it will change to this one. Can you see?
Hmm.
If I change it to the normal one is I think point, is it this one? Pointed, which is this one. I can change it to hand. I think, do you have hand? There's the hand. Let's check some of the properties. You can see there are many. Let's use this one for fancy. See, can you see the mouse now?
Yes.
Like in the case whereby if you want to use something like this progress, something like if you click a button and it's now performing a operation and the operation is not actually successful, you can make the button whenever you place your mouse on it to be rolling to have that effect. So that is that for that. Another properties, there's a you've already done. Who among you is still having, apart from Mustafa, who among you is still having problem with responsive layouts? I gave you guys at least to read on responsiveness media query. Who among you is still having problem with that? Anyone? All the best. Are you having problem with it? All the best.
Yeah, not really.
Tell me,
Yes, sir.
are you having problem with it?
No.
Where is my assignment on media query? I gave you assignments. You haven't done it. At least I gave you two screens beside each other. One showing the desktop version and one showing the mobile version. I can remember vividly. It has an image at the middle and text, just like somebody's profile. You still remember? Because I remember well. You work on it later. I give it to you to practice. Let's check out this document if there's something we can quickly check that is very important for you to work on. Multiple column. This one. Let's check. Control F. Did they cover cursor in this place? Okay. You can see. They even have it here. Cursor styling. But you did not check. So you won't know if it actually exists. It's even too short. I just want us to have a quick understanding of a lot. We have already done introduction. We have done structuring, structure and format of a CSS. We have done that. We have done comment. We have done selector, background. We have done it. Have we not? There's one particular background. Let me see if yes, I designed a project for somebody. Why are you not coming up? Oh, 505. Why? Oh. Yeah. This is. Okay. Aha. I'll fix that myself later. There's this particular background. If you scroll, the background will stay at the same point. For example, if you have a box here, the box is not. It's just this size. If you scroll, it will be as if if the box was here, and if in the first place, and you now scroll to this place, and the box is now scrolling down, the image in it will be as if it is scrolling. Do you know that? Have you seen that before?
No.
You've not seen that. Oh, okay. I think another way to explain that. If you have an image, a box like this. I don't know why this one is down. Okay, I think I have to start the offline system. Sorry. I just want to show you that yeah. No, we are still working on this. We just almost concluded with this project. If you look at this image, did you see what is happening here?
Okay. Yeah.
You should be able to. You should be able to design this. It's part of what I gave you before. See, this one you are looking at like this. You can design it. Just this particular section, you can design it. Unless you don't want to. Even this one like this, we are looking at. This one is an image. Inside the image, this one is a div. Inside the div, you have an image, which is zooming in and out. You may not be able to do that one, but look at this particular date at the bottom. It is fixing itself to bottom right. It's the same thing to this one. We just implemented this one. It's the same thing, the same way we did that one, where we have the parent will have display relative, where the children trying to dock to a particular angle. We have this position absolute, like we did for this one. So you should be able to do this one, achieve this. You should have one. You should be able to achieve this. This is something like this, where we have at least you can also achieve this one, can't you?
Yes.
With this effect. The only thing you may not be able to do here is the transition. Like it's fading, it's coming in little by little within seconds. And it's moving. Once I hover on it, it's moving to the right, like a margin left. You should be able to do that. Please, if you cannot do it, please just let me know. Can't you?
You should be able to do this, actually.
You should be able to achieve this, right?
Yes. To give it a crack.
Can see that we've really gone far. This one, you should be able to. Oh, sorry, you can't do this. This one, you should be able to do this one. Do you know the trick here? This one is a text. This one, the whole of this one is a div. Below that div, we now have an image. This one. This is a div background. background image. Then we have the text. We have this one and the button. So let's see if my network is very slow. Looking for okay. There's not much here. You should be able to achieve this form. Can you? I know that you can do it, but it's because you have not practiced. We'll do a live demo. Enough of that. What to see? I want to stop this. So, you can work on the calculation. I just told you there's one particular. Am I taking your time? Or should we call it?
Taking our time as
Is the class too long?
for me it's not too long ago, but I don't know for others. But I'm okay with the class.
Because I'm still saying, thinking if we can take it up to like 10-15. Is it okay for us, or I should call it a day?
It's okay for me.
Huh?
Let's continue. Let's
Okay.
continue.
Okay. So for here is that button. Yeah, we can also use a particular stuff like let's say we have margin. Let's call this one margin. Margin 6. 10 pixel. Let's now as well want to do a bit of calculation here. We can also achieve that by using this particular syntax minus variable margin. What's wrong? Is it too much?
No.
This is normal mathematics now. This is normal mathematics. Or we can just put it plus.
Some
Huh?
of us know mathematics.
Okay. What I'm doing here is just like this is a function. I'm calling it so that I can use it I can perform 1 plus 1, because normally if I put plus 1 here plus let's say 3, you can see the system is not recognizing plus, so it has ignored this particular section. That is why I am using the calculation. You can see pixel is not working. This particular one is no longer working. So what I need to do is to remove it like this. You can see it has come back to its original position. Then, in order to perform mathematics in it, I have to include this calc.
Okay.
Then I can use my plus, division, multiplication in it. Shikana. You can see. Let's try to calc. Yeah, you can see calc function. Can you see?
Yeah.
Here they are using it to calculate background position here. You can see these are some of the things you have to take note. You don't just assume you can use it for just one something, for just one thing. in some cases, extreme cases, it is advisable for you to do some calculation, but if you don't know all this stuff, you might not be able to achieve it. So it's better for you to know how to use it. So I think that one is done. um I think there's another function here, so we have already touched this variable. um this this one, trying to get the content from an HTML document. For example, if you have I don't know if you have come across this one before.
No.
From CSS we can include something inside HTML to display them. For example, we want to put commands there, we want to put icon, you can do that. You can see what they are doing here is that they want to put this particular attribute somewhere. This stuff they are calling this one. What they now call this one, they said they want to get the value inside here. You can see attr returns the value of an attribute of a selected element. You can see they are getting the attributes of this one, which is double this quotation here inside the one I just highlighted. Even if you have bc inside, bisi, it will get it for this particular property, then place it where they want to use it. We have already done this one. This one, if not, but I say wait. You've done this one now,
Brilliant.
have you not?
Yeah, we done.
Linear gradients, we have done that one. Outline, border, padding, we have done also. Outline, overflow, we have done it. Media query, we have done it. Floats, I don't know if you have done floats. No, you've not done float. You can read on that itself. Typography, this one, you can also read this one on your own, like font style, italics. We have done quite a bit of them. For example, we have done this one, Abi.
Yes.
We have done color, we have done family. I think we did line height as well sometimes ago. We didn't do this one, but you can read on this. Text align. I think I just used it a few minutes ago. Text align, yes, this one. So there are lots of things you can learn from this. And we have, I told you sometimes, like you have shorthand. Shorthand is also very good. It makes your code shorter, but it comes with the costs. You have to understand shorthand very well. Flexible text box, we have done this one. Cascading specificity. This one is you have to sit and understand this one very well. What this one is telling you is that elements have priorities. It has priorities. For example, if you have just one particular, if you have several elements bearing the same, let's say all of them are div. In this one, it's just talking about the priority. If you use class and you use this thing, what is it called, id, which one will have more effects on the other? And mind you, it is not, you shouldn't be using important. Have I used important? Yes, I've used important towards the beginning of the tutorial. You say I've not used that. We use it to override function, this thing, priority, specificity. In case you want one of them to be very to override every one of them, use important. You see, this one is also talking about priority, prioritizing this is selector. You can also read more on this for on your own. Opacity. I've told you about opacity a long time ago. Like not all browsers. For example, I think Internet Explorer does not allow you to use this one. Thank God, Internet Explorer is in its grave. So yeah, if you look at this one, MS, we have MS, we have MZ. See, look at this one, Internet Explorer 8 and 9. You have to use this. See, because you want to uh, make something opaque. See what they now did. They have to bring in all these ones. See, just forget about it. But in case you want to use it, just know that there are means to call in Internet Explorer functions and so the properties. You also have some that will not work in Mozilla. That is when you have MZ stuff and some other stuff. You also have W something, I think WX something. The one we used for this screw. Do you still remember? Yeah. Where is it? Overflow. Where is it? I sent it to you. Yeah. Overflow. Is that it? Yes. WebKit. Sorry, WebKit. So, yeah, I've also worked on this one. All those things that we normally do in color. When we have 3 colors. Like random. Let me close this one so it's not affects. It will not disturb us. Overflow. It will go away. This is another form of opacity. I told you before. This one, normally we are supposed to have 6. Now we are having 8. The last 2 is is used for transparency. Though transparency and opacity, sometimes we use them for the same stuff, but are they really the same? You can read more on that online, because where you are supposed to use opacity, if you use opaque this in transparency, you can start mixing things up sometimes. Which other one? Look at all this. Out of all this, most likely you come across this one. You come across this. I've shown you this one and this one. See, I didn't use this one. We normally use this one. We use this one in what's it called? Microsoft Office. When you do 1.5 line spacing, 2.5 line spacing, you get this is what they are using. PT points. Do you still remember? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Is it because am I bringing too much concept into this class at the same time?
I think so.
Eh?
I think so.
Sorry.
This,
I'm only trying to brush across what we've done and just give you a bit of expansion of them. Sorry. It's almost 10:15. I think you can read more on them, but just read more on them. Probably next class we will just go over some others, and where we didn't touch, we can just say, okay, let's vote. Should we start a demonstration from next class, or we should just go over some other syntax, like brush through, like we did right now?
Let's go over it in our next class. So,
That's Mr. Tajuddin.
we just have as a revision. Okay.
What? What?
I think we just have as a revision.
I cannot hear you. Please speak up.
To be more. I said we should just have as a revision when we go through it. So after that, we can now work on the project.
Okay. Uh, one more person.
I think that's fine. Like we should just go over everything maybe in the next class. So the coming one we can start the demonstration and projects.
Okay. Mustafa. Mustafa. Please let me check. Is it there?
Yeah, yeah.
Why is this mic always off? Probably is any difficult to put down. Mustafa,
Yes.
did you hear what you just said?
Ah,
What did
I
I
heard
say that?
everything.
What did I say? Well, we just said
You
that we
said
should.
we.
Okay, yeah, of course. Should we go over? Are you comfortable with that as well?
Yes, yes.
I just hope you are able to say you are able to come for the next class. If you don't come, I will give you just 2 more classes. I will evacuate you from this class.
All right.
So, because you have really missed a lot. But if you are present, if you continue to be present from now on, probably you should be able to catch up. Yeah.
All right.
So, if you have any question, please ask me now before we call it a day.
The website you showed us that we should like practice some of the content on the website. Like, is there a way we can access it?
Honestly, I don't know. Because of all this migration Google will start doing, they've crashed this website again. I don't know. I'm sick of these people. Just this one. This one is just okay. I'm sick of them. Okay, let me. The same thing. If this one is not working, this one will not work. Idiot people. Okay, let me check. Let me check another one. You see. Okay, sorry. That's NG. Okay. We don't have any concept. There's no concept you can work on here. See, don't worry. I'll fix this immediately after this class. But don't worry about implementing anything. I will fix. If you can grab the link from this, fine. If you can't, I will fix it and we'll go
I
over
think
the
that
remaining
solve
next.
the part of it. So
What?
I think I solve the assignment. Once you are pointing at the take and screenshot.
I didn't give it as an assignment. I said if you should be able to do this, but if you want to do it, fine.
Okay.
I will go over this website and fix it right away. I'm just tired. Thank you. So, do you have a question, please? Is there any question?
Yeah, yeah. In the previous class, I did not attend. So you said you gave them as that you are asking for. So I don't know if I also can ask.
I think the assignment should be towards the tail end of the class. I gave a couple of this thing, though I didn't select most of them. Adibes also selected them. I told him to design some banners and he selected them, some himself. I gave him some and he selected some. Have I answered the question?
Yeah, the problem is that the record is not. I think it's not what I caught it. Yeah. It was skipping.
Skipping.
So yes,
Have you tried watching it on your phone?
no, I use the system.
Okay, wait. Here's the video. It's not skipping. Let's just give it 90.
Uh, Voice is okay, but the display
Okay,
area,
the display is bad. So enough.
so
Wow, I get it. Let me try another browser. Sorry, another player. I think I get what you're trying to say. If you want,
Okay, you want the content to be in English?
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
I don't know what's actually happened to this video. I'll upload it and see
that's
if it will come up. I'm sorry, it's not my fault.
uh,
Um,
thank you.
any other question, please? So, no question. Uh, so I really appreciate you guys for staying this long. At least we have achieved so much today. Do have a lovely day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, sir.